Proverbs 30. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only, and he's an extremely jealous El. He's so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And there is no letter J in the Hebrew, Greek, or Aramaic texts because there is no letter. The letter J is only about 600 years old. And the son of Elohim, Yehoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago. And a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yehoshua is Joshua. For those who say that it has to be said in English, Yehoshua is Joshua. And I strongly believe that the son of Elohim, Yehoshua's name, means YahWeh is salvation. And Yah is short for Yahweh, Yahweh, Yod-He, Vav-He. There's no difference. It's like saying Dan, Daniel, Daniel with an E. What does make a difference and does matter is when people say that Phil, Bob, Sam, and Adam are all the same name, because they're clearly not, and no one in their right mind would ever believe that. And that's exactly why it's a complete joke to try to force YahWeh to do that same thing. Proverbs 30. The words of Agur, A-G with a line on top of it, you are son of YahWeh, Y-A-Q-E-H, a message. This man declared to Ithiel, I-T-H-I apostrophe E with a half a check mark L, to Ithiel and Eukel, U-K with a line underneath of it, A-L, for I am more stupid than anyone, and I do not have the understanding of a man, and I have not learned wisdom that I should know the knowledge of the set-apart one, who has gone up to the heavens and come down, only YahWeh, who has gathered the wind in his fists, YahWeh. I'm just adding YahWeh to it, it doesn't say that. Who has bound the waters in a garment, YahWeh? Who established all the ends of the earth, YahWeh? What is his name, and what is his son's name? Proverbs 30 literally just mentioned the son's name, literally as his son's name, H, capital S, capital N. And what is his son's name? If you know it, every word of Eloah is tried. Eloah is E-L-O-A-H. He is a shield to those taking refuge in him. Do not add to his words, lest he reprove you and you be found a liar. 2 matters I have asked of you. Deny them not to me before I die. Remove falsehood and a lying word far from me. Give me either poverty nor riches. Feed me my lawful bread, lest I become satisfied and deny you, and say, who is YahWeh? And lest I be poor and steal and seize the name of my Elohim. Do not slander a servant to his master, lest he curse you, and you be found guilty. There is a generation that curses its father and does not bless its mother. There is a generation clean in its own eyes. Wow, it sounds like the generation I live in. Praise Yah for getting closer to Revelations being over. Then again, we're getting very, very, very close to the forced chip and the 7-year war before the 7 years of fake peace. And trust me, if you're not on the side of the peace in quotations, then it'll feel like a 14-year war. Where am I at? Lest I become satisfied and deny you and say, who is YahWeh? And lest I be poor and steal and seize the name of my Elohim. Do not slander a servant to his master, lest he curse you and you be found guilty. There is a generation that curses its father and does not bless its mother. There is a generation clean in its own eyes, but not washed from its own filth. There is a generation, oh how haughty are their eyes. Haughty is Haughty, and their eyelids are lifted up. There is a generation whose teeth are swords, and whose jaw teeth are knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, and the needy from among men. The leech has 2 daughters. Give. 3 are not satisfied. 4 that never say enough. Sheol, SHE''OL, and the barren womb. Soil not satisfied with water, and fire which never says enough. An eye that mocks his father, and scorns to obey his mother. Ravens of the wadi dig it out. Wadi is WADI. And young eagles eat it. 3 matters are too marvelous for me, and 4 which I do not understand: the way of an eagle in the heavens, the way of a snake on a rock, the way of a ship in the heart of the sea, and the way of a man with a young woman. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She shall eat and wipe her mouth and say, I have not done wickedness. Under 3 matters the earth trembles, and under 4 it is unable to bear. Under a servant when he reigns, and a fool when he is satisfied with food. Under a hated woman who marries, and a female servant who supplants her mistress. I feel like I'm butchering this word, even though I'm pretty sure I said it right, but supplants, SUPPLANTS. There are 4 matters which are little on the earth, but they are exceedingly wise. The ants are a people not strong, yet they prepare their food in the summer. The rock badgers are a weak folk, yet they make their homes in the crags. CRAGS, in the crags. The locusts have no sovereign, yet they all go out in formation. A spider takes hold with 2 hands, and is in the sovereign's palaces. There are 3 matters that are going well, and 4 are good in walking. A lion which is mighty among beasts, and does not turn away from facing all. A greyhound and a male goat, and a sovereign whose army is with him. If you have been foolish in lifting up yourself, or if you have plotted evil, put your hand on your mouth. For as milk under pressure brings forth curds. Really? Milk under pressure brings forth curds. You learn something new and useful every single day. I want to try that so badly. For as milk under pressure brings forth curds, and as a nose under pressure brings forth blood, so wrath under pressure brings forth strife. Proverbs 30 is exceptionally amazing.